So we'll keep an eye on that.
Wow.
They can't catch a break. Thanks, Maria.
All right, 18 inches of snow.
Unbelievable.
Man.
Where she's got this history all along, not only of lying outside of the courtroom, but she has sat on the witness stand, a place where you have taken an oath, a place that is sacrosanct in finding the truth, has sat on that witness stand, looked at each and every one of you in the eye, and lied to you.
Well, that was prosecutor Juan Martinez in Arizona delivering his closing arguments in the Jodi Arias murder trial yesterday. She, as you probably know, is the woman charged with stabbing and shooting her ex-boyfriend to death in 2008. The defense is about to deliver its closing arguments any moment now, and the jury could finally begin deliberating this case as early as today. Now the judge has allowed jurors to consider the lesser charge of manslaughter that could spare Jodi Arias the death penalty. Let's bring in our legal panel, criminal defense attorney Carrie Hackett and former prosecutor Dan Schorr. All right, first of all, she admits she killed him. She says it was self-defense. Why allow, Dan, this manslaughter charge or manslaughter penalty?
Well, there is a theory of the case, which is not very credible, in which Travis Alexander started the altercation and there wasn't justification to kill him, but there was enough reason for her to respond in the way she did that it would be manslaughter instead of murder. She could also argue that it was a reckless killing. However, there's overwhelming evidence that this was premeditated, it was planned. The murder weapon was the same caliber gun as that was stolen from her grandparents' home. She rented a car and took other steps to cover up what she was doing. Very unlikely she'll get the manslaughter charge as a conviction, but it's worth a shot from her side.
Well, Carrie, you know, from the prosecution side, it's sort of a safety valve too, as well, or potentially. Which side does it benefit more?
Well, you know, I don't think that the jury is going to get there to the manslaughter charge. Essentially, I think the jury is either going to take a look at this case and believe Jodi Arias or not believe Jodi Arias. And that's why Juan Martinez is doing what he needs to do in this closing and saying, look, the defense's theory of the case is not credible here. The defense, in their closing, is really going to have to come together and pull together reasons why Jodi is telling the truth in this case and why she could be considered not the aggressor here and be acting in self-defense.
Pretty hard to sum up closing arguments because they go on for hours, but I want to play you a little snippet of what Juan Martinez had to say.
It's cold. It is thinking. It is premeditated. To go up to this individual, someone that she has planned to kill for days, someone with whom she has been intimate with, and then attack him. She has indicated to you that it was a shot to the head, but the evidence, the forensic evidence, speaks otherwise. And for you to believe her, and for you to believe that the shot was first, you will need to set aside everything that she's told you, for example, the gas cans, everything else that she has told you, including the fact that she lied to the police, including the fact that she lied to the experts, including the fact that she lied here. And then you have to say, even though she's lied all of these times, even though she's looked us in the face and lied to us, we're now going to believe her with regard to just this one particular aspect. And her defense really is based on lies. It really is.
Dan, as a former prosecutor, was it effective?
I think it was very effective. She has lied from the very beginning. She originally said she wasn't there at the time of the killing. Then she said masked intruders killed Travis Alexander. Then she admitted that she took part in it, but she said that she couldn't remember what happened after she shot him, and that's not credible. There was so much evidence showing that she intended to kill him, that she went there with a plan, and the fact that she lied to cover it up, it's not the way a person reacts if they did a reckless killing, something that would fall under manslaughter. All the evidence points to an intentional crime, a premeditated crime.
Carrie, I know I'm asking this of a criminal defense attorney, but I mean, she spent 18 days on the stand just feet away from these jurors. Are they going to be able to sentence her to death?
you know, that's part of the defense team's strategy here, is to get these jurors to know her and to sympathize with some aspect of her life or the experiences that she's gone through. It's going to be really important for the defense team to hammer home that this is somebody that was in an abusive relationship, a series of abusive relationships, that she had post-traumatic stress disorder, that essentially she was a battered woman, and that's why she reacted the way she reacted, and that's why she executed the killing.
Nobody likes being lied to, Dan, so when he hammers home that, you know, she has been lying to this jury, is that what he's trying to do, to try to stir up some of that resentment among jurors?
Well, certainly it's putting it right in their face. I know a lot of people have been saying that because she's been in front of the jury for so long that they can't sentence her to death ultimately. However, she's been in front of them, lying to them over and over again. I'm sure they don't appreciate it. She also made the comment before the trial saying no jury would ever convict her. So there's a lot going against her here.
All right, Dan Schorr, Carrie Hackett, again, closing arguments from the defense side underway today. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
New details in the Boston bombing investigation. We're finding out today exactly what killed one of the suspects.